everyone. So today I am going to bring you my May wrap-up. So in May I read 4 books, and the first book I read in May was If I Stay by Gail Forman. Mandy from Oh It's Mandy and I read this together. I did not like this as much as she did. She gave it 5 stars, I gave it 3. My main issue with this was the writing style. I just didn't really care for it. I really wanted to like the book, but the writing style just bugged me. And there was one scene in here where the main character talks about wanting to lick sweat off of a face because it looked tasty or something, and it just creeped me out. And from then on I just couldn't get into it. People in like the publishing world, I guess, talk about jumping forward in time and backward in time is a big no-no. And since this book largely deals with that, I could see how. The rule is mainly for the beginning of a book, and this book in the beginning didn't really do that, but I still had a really hard time with it. The main reason for that rule is that you can't get to know the character in the present enough, and I felt that in this book. I felt that once I got invested in the story, it would change time periods or go back in time, and it just got really frustrating because I just wanted to stay in one spot, and I found myself not really caring whether the character chose to stay or to go. And that's the big point to this book, and it just it was too bad. Honestly, I really wanted to like it, but I didn't. The next book I read was To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This was a reread for my American literature class, and it was also part of a readathon for the months of April and May, hosted by, I think it was Well Done Books and Maureen Keevy, and they had a live show, so I will link the live show down in the description if you'd like to watch it. I really loved this book. I loved it in high school, and I really enjoyed it even more now that I'm an adult and I kind of can understand it a little bit more. I just really like the messages that it brings, and I don't know what else to say. I just really love this book, and if you're skeptical about reading classics because you don't think you'll like them, try To Kill a Mockingbird, because it's not hard to read and the story is pretty captivating, so you can read it without getting bored, I guess. And I just really like this cover. I love the anniversary cover. I think it's really pretty. It looks pretty on my shelf. Next, I read Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, the second book in the Lunar Chronicles series. I really enjoyed this book. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, but I liked Cinder a little bit more than I liked this one. I took a little while to get into this because I didn't like Scarlet as much as I liked Cinder, the characters, but after a little while I got into the story and it got better and I flew through it. And then the last book I read in May was Cress by Marissa Meyer, the third book in the Lunar Chronicles series, and I loved this book. Favorite book of the year so far. I understand how this got into other booktubers' 2014 favorite books of the year videos, because it is so good. It's so fast paced and there's not a boring moment ever, and the characters are so well developed, and it just sets up for the finale so well without being like only for setting up. I feel like Scarlet was more of just a setup novel to Cress, and I feel like Cress is just, it's so good. It doesn't feel like it's just kind of building the staircase up to the big finale, because this Oh, it was so good. It was so good. If you haven't read the Lunar Chronicles series yet, please, please, please pick them up. They're so good. They're so good. Alright, those were the books that I read in May. If you have read any of these books, let me know down in the comments what you thought of them. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up for me. I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you have a great day, night, week, weekend, whatever you are doing at the moment. So I will see you all later. Bye!